to pay a little bit of attention to Vicky's scalp now and through her hair, down her back, make their way down her skin. Natalie has the most beautiful hair. Gently into Natalie's top. Gently massage Natalie's scalp. Run the brush through her hair, gently stroking over the forehead. And this is quite an intense sensation, I would say. It's like an effervescent mousse. And I'll take a moment to gently massage the ears as well. I'm just taking a moment to twist the hair. Into the nape of her neck. Hi everyone! Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am joined by the very beautiful Vicky. And in tonight's video is just going to be a very gentle and relaxing hair, neck, back and scalp treatment. So we hope that you enjoy. And Vicky actually put some little braids in her hair last night. So it's left her with this wonderful beachy wave kind of style, and I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take a moment to just play with her hair. Just gently running my fingers through it. And I'll very delicately trace over her robe as well. I love this kind of attention because it feels so soft and delicate yet extremely tingly at the same time. And I'll take a moment to lightly trace across the contours of her back, down her spine. So I'm now going to use this long tooth comb for a few moments, and I'm only going to use it through the ends of Vicky's hair, and that's because it's more for the sensation on her back. So I'm just being very slow and gentle with my movements, making sure to keep contact with her skin. And I'm just going to pay a little bit of attention to Vicky's scalp now. And I'm going to use this very pretty jade comb that I have. And I do love using jade combs because they just feel so nice on the scalp. So I'm lightly grazing the jade comb over Vicky's scalp, and through her hair. And it's going to feel nice and cooling on her scalp as well. the ends of her hair and gently glide it over her back. I'm now going to place Vicky's hair up for the next part of the treatment because I will be focusing on her back a little bit more. So I'm just loosely going to place Vicky's hair up. I'll secure it with the hair grab. Making sure it's not too tight. Okay, so I'm going to take a few moments to use a very soft peacock feather across her skin. And this is actually an artificial peacock feather, so it's not real, but it still feels extremely pleasant over the skin. So I'll very lightly trace it. Down her back. And across her shoulders. these kind of treatments are just so needed. I know that Vicky and a lot of my other beautiful friends and clients who help me with my videos appreciate it so much, and that in turn just makes me so happy that I can make them feel like that. Nice and calm and relaxed. So I'm going to finish with a gentle back and shoulder massage for Vicky, just for a slightly different sensation, because it has been a lot of light touches. So I'll just grab my oil, and I will be using my own blend, which has lavender, a little bit of sandalwood, and a tiny bit of geranium as well, because I know that that is Vicky's favourite. I'm just going to place some little drops on her back. And just allow them to make their way down her skin. I'll begin with some light effleurage movement, just to begin to rub that wonderful aromatherapy oil into her back. I'll take it over the shoulders as well. And I'm now going in just some circular motions with my fingertips. Just to get that blood flow going. moment to bring the oil up the neck, and I'll just hold Vicky's lovely necklace out of the way for a moment. Just fix her robe a little bit as well. Okay, so I'm just going to let her hair down now. I'll just take a moment to almost fix her hair back into place for her. I'll take a moment to just twist some of the front of Vicky's hair. I feel like Vicky's hair kind of looks like Viking hair today, especially when I do this. It's so pretty. I do just love to play with people's hair. I always have done. I could literally just pick up little pieces and let them fall back down and make a 3-hour video of just that. If that's actually a good idea, would you just like to see just some really nice soft hair play using no tools, just my hands? Let me know in the comments, as I would be happy to do that for you all. So I'm just gathering Vicky's hair in my left hand. And then I'll do the same on the other side. thank you so much for joining us tonight. And a big, big thank you as always to my wonderful friend Vicky. We really hope you have enjoyed this gentle and relaxing hair and back video. But until next time, please take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Hi everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I am doing very well because I am here with the beautiful Natalie of Calm Moon ASMR, and I cannot tell you how nice it is to see her. I've missed you so much.
I missed you.
So we have just been spending a really nice day together, just catching up, and now I get to pamper her, so I'm really excited about that. And in tonight's session, I'm just wanting to keep it nice and relaxed and calm for Natalie. So basically I'm just going to play with her hair, stroke her beautiful face, and we're going to pay a little bit of attention to her back as well. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. So I'm just beginning with very lightly running my hands through her hair. Making contact with the scalp as well. take this bristle brush and just gently run it through Natalie's hair. Natalie has the most beautiful hair. It's so thick and shiny and soft as well. And I love the layers you have put in your hair, Natalie. It looks wonderful. I love the shorter bangs around the face. It's really cute. Very slowly running the brush from the top all the way down to the ends. Just being very slow and purposeful with my movement. So I'm now going to take this very fluffy makeup brush and I'm just going to gently run it over Natalie's eyebrows. Almost attaching them onto her brow hairs. I love this kind of attention because it just feels so delicate. gently sweep the brush over her beautiful eyelashes. And then going from the forehead and just over the bridge of the nose. And then following the contours of her beautiful jawline. Just gently under the chin as well. Being very soft. And then we'll follow down the neck. And finally, we'll finish on the collarbone. The collarbone is an extremely sensitive area, but it feels really nice if it has some gentle attention paid to it. So I'm now going to ask Natalie if it would be okay for her to turn around, for me to pay a little bit of attention on her back. Would that be okay, Natalie?
That would be a dream.
Okay. So again, I'm just going to take a few moments to play with Natalie's beautiful hair. my jade comb, but I'm also wanting to incorporate Natalie's back as well. So I'm going to undo her top and then gently glide the jade comb over her hair and down her back as well. Am I okay to undo your top? Oh god, thank you. So I'll very gently undo Natalie's top. And I'll then take my jade comb and follow it all the way down her back. And again from the top of her scalp, over her neck, and then down her back. And this feels really, really nice. And I love the sound of the jade comb. Is it quite ticklish, Natalie? Yeah. In a nice way though. I love it. Good. This is heaven. Just taking a moment to massage the scalp a little bit. And I'm then going to just move Natalie's hair to the side and trace straight onto her back. Is that really ticklish? My favourite. I'm just making sure to be a little bit more gentle over the bones. So being very soft around the shoulder blades.
That feels so nice.
They feel really nice. We do hold a lot of tension around this area. So even just gentle, light massage can feel really good. I'm taking a few moments to gently massage under the scalp. Just trying to release any tension that you may be holding in this area. And I can tell that her scalp is a little bit tense. We do hold so much tension in our scalp and our neck and our shoulders. So it's always nice to spend a little bit of time on these areas. brushing through Natalie's hair just to make sure that I get any knots out that I may have caused. I find this little brush to be very good at getting knots out quite gently. I also feel that it makes a really nice sound on the hair. Not pulling too much, is it, Natalie?
No.
Does it feel nice on the scalp as well? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. A big thank you to Natalie for being my beautiful model. We have to do it more, definitely. And I imagine you're feeling very sleepy at home as well. So I will say good night. I hope you sleep well, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am here with the beautiful Lindsay, and we were actually just organising some things in my new treatment room, and I just said to Lindsay, would you like to film a relaxing video with me? And she said yes, so here we are. So I'm just taking a few moments to play with her hair. She's nice and relaxed in my new beautiful barber's chair, which I am obsessed with. So I'm going to begin with using my aromatherapy spray, and this has clary sage, sweet orange, eucalyptus and tea tree within it, so it's very refreshing and relaxing at the same time. And Lindsay can take that wonderful aroma in for a moment. I'm then going to take my little tangle teaser, and this is quite a dense brush. And I'll take a few moments to gently run the brush through her hair. I have actually recently bought quite a few different tangle teasers because I have found that I have needed them for my head spa experiences I have been creating for my clients. So I'm sure you will be seeing a lot more different brushes in my videos going forward. I'm just very gently picking off the hair and then running the brush underneath. take these very soft fan brushes and very lightly run them over her face. Gently stroking over the forehead for a few moments. With the lightest of touches. And this feels so relaxing. I'll then take a few moments to gently trace them over her brows. And then gliding them over the chin and jaw area. And not forgetting her cheeks as well. I'm then going on to use my silicone scalp massagers, and these feel really nice on the scalp, they're quite soft. I'm just pressing them lightly into the scalp in circular motions. And I'll then take them and very gently run them through Lindsay's hair. And this is amazing for follicle stimulation and blood flow to the scalp as well. And it feels really, really nice. I'm then going to use a slightly different tool for the scalp, and this tool is very, very tingly. So I'll very slowly just maneuver it around Lindsay's scalp. And this is quite an intense sensation, I would say. You wouldn't want to use this tool for any longer than a few minutes, but it does feel extremely tingly. Does that feel okay? Yeah. Have you used one of these scalp massagers before? And if so, did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments. So now taking a moment to just maneuver the massager clockwise and then anti-clockwise. I've now turned Lindsay around because I am wanting to focus more on the back of the scalp and also the hair. So again, I'll take a few moments to just use my fingers and run them through the hair. I'm then going to take my wooden paddle brush and very gently run it through the lengths of Lindsay's hair for a few moments. Just being extremely soft and slow with my movements. I want this to be as relaxing as it can be for Lindsay. There is also a wonderful aroma in the room at the moment, and it is the Amalfi Coast Wax Melt by Paul London. It's one of my favourites. I will leave their link down below, and a big hello to Ina. So I'm just taking a few moments to gather up the hair and focus on the nape of the neck. And this brush feels so tingly being run up the nape. I do think it is important to include the neck and the nape and the hairline because it is one of our most tingliest areas. The neck is extremely sensitive. So I'm now going to take my very pretty jade comb and I'm wanting to do a slightly different sensation for Lindsay on her scalp now. So I'm just running this from the top of her scalp through to the ends of her hair. And this is an extremely cooling sensation on the scalp. And it is quite a firm feeling on the scalp because it is a jade stone. But again, it feels really, really pleasant. And I just love the sound that jade combs create when they're being run through the hair. And again, I will take a few moments to focus on the nape of the neck. So I'm very gently just combing into the hairline. And just allowing those baby hairs to fall down where they want to. And then I'll just pick a few more of the hairs out and gently comb them down the neck. Okay, so I'm now just wanting to use my hands for a few moments, just to play with the hair. And then I'll go into performing a very gentle and relaxing scalp massage for Lindsay. I want her to feel nice and sleepy and calm. just a nice end to her busy day. I think there's nothing better than receiving a really nice scalp massage. It really does help to relieve all of that tension that we hold in the upper parts of our bodies. So I'm going to take my tangle teaser again and just get rid of all of these little knots I have created in Lindsay's hair now. So again, I'll just make sure to be very gentle with running this brush through her hair. Just very gently teasing out those little knots in her hair. And again, I want to make sure to include the bottom portion of her hair, so just going to very lightly sweep the brush over the neck and the nape. I have so many video ideas I am wanting to film for you all very soon, so please do keep an eye out for those. I'm just so excited to show you my new treatment room, which will be my new filming area as well. I I just really hope that now I am in a commercial environment in the town centre, that the ambient noises will not be too overwhelming. That is kind of my only worry for you all. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you mind a little bit of noise in the background of videos? I'm sure it will not be much different, but obviously I don't have as much control over it, so I will always try to make it as relaxing as possible for you all. So I'm actually really excited because Lindsay has started a hair ASMR channel herself, and she is now going to pamper me. So that will be really nice. And you will be able to see her video around the same time as this one. So if it is available, I will leave the link down below for you all. But until next time, please take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
So nice. Yeah. Good.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I am joined by the wonderful Jenny, and it is an extremely stormy night. So if you hear thunder or heavy rain, that's just the kind of evening we're in, but I quite like it, so I hope you enjoy it as well. So I'm going to begin this session with gently brushing through Jenny's hair. And I will be using my wooden toothed brush. Jenny has had a really long day at work, and she put some pretty curls in her hair. So I'm using this brush because it's just a little bit more gentle on teasing those little curls out. It has been raining all day and there has been quite a lot of thunder, so it just feels like the perfect autumnal evening to perform a really cozy, relaxing treatment. So I'm glad we're filming tonight. I do very much enjoy autumn time. I love when the leaves begin to fall and all of the beautiful autumnal colours can be seen. So we're actually going to do a mini head spa treatment for her now. So just taking a few moments to play with the hair before going on and using my wonderful Jade comb. And everybody who has used a Jade comb after watching one of my videos has said how much they love using this tool, and I'm not surprised, to be honest, because it feels wonderful. So I'm just running this Jade comb down the scalp in backwards and forwards movements. And this is just going to stimulate the scalp a little bit. It's going to awaken it, and it's going to help with blood flow as well, and also hair follicle stimulation. It can also really help to alleviate any tension which you may be holding in this area. And even though you may not think it, we can hold so much tension around the scalp and the temples and the back of the neck. So it's always nice to spend a little bit of time pampering this area. I've just turned Jenny to the side for a few moments because I want to make sure to get the back of the scalp. As I said, this is an area which can hold so much tension. And I do also like to use this comb on other areas like the neck, the jaw, the face. You can use this comb anywhere, to be honest. Just because it's a comb, you don't need to stick to the scalp. And I'm just going to repeat the same massage on the other side of her neck and the back of her scalp as well. And since it was hair wash day, I'm going to use a bit of my BB Scalp Detox on Jenny tonight. I just love that sound. It's just absolutely magnificent, and I know that Jenny likes it because she actually requested I use this on her tonight. So the best way I can describe this product is I'd say it's like an effervescent mousse. And what it does is it helps to break up any debris or dead skin cells on the surface of the scalp. And because it also has an extremely pleasant cooling effect, it really again helps with any pain or tension you may be feeling in this area as well. Not to mention, in the world of ASMR, I can't think of a better sound. It literally does sound like how ASMR tingles feel. Okay, so now I'm just going to take a few moments to create a little bit of movement through the hair. So I'm just creating a little bit of friction through the scalp with my fingertips. And again, this is just really going to help to lift away any congestion or build up away from the scalp. I'm now going to take a few moments to perform a nice and relaxing scalp massage for Jenny. Just making sure she's blissfully relaxed to then go home and enjoy a good night's sleep. I'm just going to take a few moments to stimulate some of Jenny's meridian points down the central line of her scalp. And what I'm doing whilst massaging these particular areas is I am helping to promote stimulation in different areas of Jenny's body. So even though it's a very gentle and simple process we are doing for Jenny tonight, it's extremely beneficial for her also. And I'm also making sure to massage around the ear area. So I'm just starting with massaging the top of the neck, the lower part of the scalp, and making my way around the back of the ear area and up to the temples. And I'll take a moment to gently massage the ears as well. Again, there are so many pressure points in and around the ear area. Again, the ear is such a wonderful area which you can manipulate to release so much tension all around the whole of the body. So it is important to include the ears into a massage. I'm going to finish by putting some of my sage hair repair into the mid-lengths and ends. just taking a moment to twist the hair and give it a little tug as well. And what I think Jenny said she was going to do is she was just going to put a loose braid into her hair tonight and then give it a really good deep cleanse in the morning. Because let's face it, who wants to go home and wash their hair after a treatment like this? I know I certainly would not want to. And I'm not wanting to forget the lips, so I'm going to take some of my Shea Butter lip balm and place a generous amount onto Jenny's lips. And this relaxing facial and mini scalp treatment is complete. I would like to take this time to say a big thank you to my wonderful friend Jenny for joining me tonight. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to all of you who has joined us tonight and made it to the very end. Thank you. I very much hope you have a good night's sleep, and I will be back very soon with some more tingly content. But until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this very stormy night. It is blowing a gale outside right now, but we are here in the warm and nice and relaxed. And I would like to introduce to you my beautiful friend Abby, who has never been on my channel before, but I am hoping she will become a regular. So I'm sure she would appreciate some wonderfully welcoming messages in the comments below. And I know that you will make her feel very welcome in this wonderful community that we have built here. wanting to keep it nice and simple for Abby tonight, so I'm just going to be doing some very light touch, gentle massage, and a little bit of hair brushing as well. So we very much hope that you enjoy. So I'm just taking a few moments to introduce my touch to Abby. Just running my hands over her face, her shoulders, and over her hair. I'm taking a moment to just gently tuck her hair behind her ears. And do some gentle scratching on the side of her scalp. Grazing my fingertips across her beautiful jawline. And then scratch the back of her head. And I'm taking a moment to just gently massage her scalp. I'm now going to introduce some aromatherapy. So here I have some lavender, and I also have some ylang ylang as well. And this is a very calming smell. So I'm just wanting Abby to breathe in that wonderful aroma for a few moments. And I'm then going to begin to lightly trace over Abby's jaw and forehead. Just doing little tracing over her cheeks. I'm now going to use this mini detangler brush. And this has become a firm favourite in my collection. It makes a really satisfying sound and it also feels amazing on the scalp. I'll just take half of Abby's hair in my hands. Gently run the brush through the ends of her hair, making my way up to the scalp. Abby has extremely beautiful hair. It's soft and it has a lovely little wave to it. And not forgetting to brush through her fringe as well. Okay, so I have reclined Abby a little bit now because I am wanting to focus more on her face, and this just allows her to further relax and for me to be able to see her face a bit more as well. So I'm going to begin with using these beautiful rose-like brushes. They are so very soft, so soft, and they feel really nice on the skin. So I've not known Abby for a very long amount of time, just a few months, but she is one of the most caring people I have ever met. She actually works here where my spa is situated, and she has really helped to welcome me into this space. So I wanted to do something very nice for Abby tonight. Abby also enjoys watching ASMR as well, so I am really, really happy that I can do this for her tonight. And I always like to include the neck because it's such a sensitive area. Abby has the most beautiful skin as well. It's like porcelain. Okay, I'm now going to take a little bit of eucalyptus. This is a really invigorating smell, and it's so amazing for the airways as well. So again, I'm just going to lightly trace over Abby's skin. Again, just allowing her to take in that really nice aroma. And I'm being extremely, extremely gentle with my touch. I'm wanting it to feel like I'm just gently gliding my fingertips over her face. Just taking a moment to gently scratch over her scalp and through her hair. This is just a really nice movement to help promote blood circulation. gently round because I'm wanting to focus a little bit more on her hair and her scalp. So I'm just beginning with doing some gentle hair play. As you can see, Abby's hair is very thick and shiny and beautiful. So I'm wanting to focus on the back of the neck as well, and the nape of the neck. So I'm just going to gather Abby's hair to the side and begin to do some gentle scratching into the nape of her neck. I cannot tell you how amazing this feels to have done. And we'll gently scratch the other side. I'm now going to use my wooden paddle brush for a few moments. I do love using this brush on slightly thicker hair because I think it just feels really nice on the scalp. I do very much enjoy brushing people's hair. I find it extremely therapeutic. And I don't think I've met anybody as of yet that does not enjoy having their hair brushed as well. I'm just brushing Abby's hair over to the side. to take a moment to focus on the nape of the neck, and I'm just very gently pushing the bristles into the scalp. Does that feel okay, Abby? It's not talking, is it? Okay, so Abby's hair's looking beautifully shiny now. I'm now wanting to introduce a wooden comb. So I'm just going to take the comb and gently massage over Abby's scalp and then run it through the rest of her hair. And this comb is made of bamboo and it feels amazing on the scalp. And again, there's just something about wooden brushes and combs which make such organic sounds. I don't know if it's because it's a lower frequency, but I do find it very calming. Now separating the hair into two, and I'm doing this because I'm wanting to go through the hair in a different direction. So I'm just combing through the hair outwards now instead of down, just making sure to pay some attention to the central line of her scalp. And I'll some little scratches over the hairline and the nape. So I'm now just going to clip Abby's hair up for a few moments. So I'll just gather all of her hair together. Just loosely twist it and place it up in the clip. So I'm now just wanting to gently trace over Abby's neck and shoulder area and the top of her back. Just following up the neck to just create those wonderful, wonderful tingles. Being so very gentle with my touch. I personally would love this kind of attention, so I hope Abby is enjoying it as well. I'm going to finish with using this beautifully soft fan brush. Abby, could I ask that you just put your head forward a little bit? Thank you so much. Are you going to be comfortable like that for a moment? Thank you. And I'm just going to lightly trace it over her neck and into her hairline. Being very slow again with my movement. again, just how we started. Just some gentle hair play for a few moments. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. A big, big thank you to my wonderful friend Abby for filming with me. I really hope you have enjoyed this video. But until next time, please take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye.
There you go. You okay? Is that relaxing?
So I'm actually going to use 2 jade combs for the next part of her treatment. We're now going to be working on the scalp and doing some hair retention as well. I'm gently gliding both of the jade combs through Abby's hair for a moment. And I'm then going to add just a little bit of friction over the scalp with the combs as well. And I wanted to use 2 jade combs tonight to not only have the wonderful intensity of the feeling of a jade comb for Abby, but I also thought that the sound of 2 jade combs together would be really nice for my wonderful viewers as well. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy the 2 jade combs, and maybe I will make this more of a regular thing. So I've just turned Abby to the side because I'm wanting to make sure to pay some attention to the back of the scalp and the top of the neck as well. And I'll turn her to the other side. And again, we're just paying a little bit of attention to the right hand side of the back of the scalp. Just scratching my way through the scalp with the jade combs. I'm now going to take these 2 little brushes and do some gentle exfoliation on the scalp. So I'm just running them through from the hairline to the crown and making my way around the whole of the scalp area. And I cannot even tell you how amazing this feels on the scalp. again, I will turn Abby to the side, making sure to incorporate the back of the scalp. And we kind of timed it so that Abby was on a hair washing evening anyway. So what she will do a little bit later is go home and do a nice double cleanse, shampoo and condition. Just making sure to get around the hairline as well, because I know that Abby does wear her hair up a lot, and so it will be this area which is exposed to the elements more. And again, I will turn her to the other side. And just running the brushes all the way up through the scalp. Okay, and I'll just face her forward again. Take a few moments to just focus on the hairline and the top of the scalp again. So now I'm going to take this little Terahertz massage tool. I'm wanting to take a moment to just focus on Abby's central line. So I'm going to travel from her brow area, up the forehead, and then into her hairline as well. And I love using tools like this because they are a lot more precise with where they are wanting to add that pressure. We have so many meridian points in this area, and it's always nice to stimulate just a few of them for that extra feeling of relaxation. I'm then going to use the circular side of this tool And I'm adding some friction again to Abby's scalp. And again, the coolness of this tool really feels extremely pleasant against the skin. And again, I also feel like the sounds of these tools are just absolutely wonderful. So I'm now going to use my Bumble and Bumble Scalp Detox Foam. And what it's going to do is it's just going to really help lift away those skin particles from the scalp. Just making it a little bit easier for Abby to shampoo all of the debris out of her hair. Again, this foam has a beautiful effervescent feel to it, and it does feel extremely cold on the scalp, but it's such an invigorating sensation, and it really does feel like it is giving a deep cleanse to this area. now wanting to give Abby a slightly different sensory experience, so I'm going to focus on a different area now. And I'm taking this very small soft brush and we're going to pay some attention to her ear and her jawline for a few moments. So I'm making sure to be very slow and intentional with my movements. Gently running this brush over the contours of her ear. And I also like to trace over the jawline and the neck, because this is a very sensitive area and it can really invoke that beautiful tingly feeling. I do love to incorporate some micro attention into my treatments if I can. I feel that it just adds that extra depth of care. And I'll follow on to do the same attention to Abby's other ear. Just gently tracing the brush over her skin. And making sure to just go over the outside of the ear. We would never want to place anything inside the ear. So I'm now going to take my lip oil from this out. I'm going to run this beautiful oil over Abby's lips. the smaller things like attention to the lips or the eyelashes that I find particularly tingly. The skin on our lips can become quite dry, especially because it's a much thinner skin, so it's always nice to just include these areas and show them a little bit of care. So whilst that is soaking into Abby's lips, I'm going to take a few moments to just give her a very gentle scalp massage. Again, I'm wanting to incorporate as much relaxation as I can into this treatment for her. And again, what this massage will help with is just lifting away all of the dead skin cells from the scalp and into the hair, so that Abby can rinse it away quite easily when she gets home. Making sure to get the back of the scalp and the neck as well. Just using my fingertips in circular motion. I'm actually trying to grab a little bit of Abby's hair between my fingers as well, just for that additional little tug of the hair. I then like to push my thumbs into the top of the scalp. Just so that I'm making sure to massage all areas, including the crown. going to finish this treatment with lightly running this wooden brush through Abby's hair now. Just make sure there's no big knots through the ends. Abby's hair is quite easy to brush through and entangle most of the time. As you can see, we've done quite a lot to her scalp, yet I'm brushing through the hair effortlessly still. And this face, scalp and hair treatment is complete. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I very much hope you have enjoyed this video and that it will help you to get a good night's sleep. Until next time, please take care and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.